Hey, everybody. I'm joined today by the head women's basketball coach at Stony Brook, Ashley Langford. Coach, you are in your second season with the Sea Wolves. Preparation is really underway for the new season that's on the horizon. So how's the team been developing so far in Long Island? I know it's busy.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Our women are out here working really hard, and it's gonna be fun for us this year because it's a new challenge, right? It's a new league that we're not as familiar with. We've got a lot of newcomers, but I'm really pleased with where we're at right now, and we're really just getting in our core values and how we do things here, and our women are working extremely hard. So I got no complaints over here.
What would you say those core values are?
Yeah, I mean, we've got 10 of them, okay, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna go through all 10. I can just highlight. I mean, the top two is love and trust. And
Oh, wow.
if you don't have love and you don't have trust, you're probably not gonna be successful. So we harp a ton on that, those two things. And then we have certain things that, this year we've asked the team, what's important to them? What do they want to bring every day in practice? And it's been nice for them to come up and formulate these words or these actions. And now it's not us holding them accountable to those things. It's themselves holding them accountable. So that's been nice for them to really, take ownership of that. And they've been doing a good job with it every day.
Wow, that's pretty neat. So they kind of formulated the words love and trust. And I'm assuming, but what would love to hear more clarity on this. Is it love for the game, love for one another,
Sure.
trusting one another on the court, off the court? Like, what did that kind of develop and play out to be?
Sure. Well, let me clarify. The love and trust is our program values, my program
Right.
values, Stony Brook women's basketball. But then separately, the team came up with 4 words of their own out of our total of 10 that they really connected to, that they want to empower
Got it.
and do every single day in practice. But no, we came up with love, and I personally came up with love and trust because that's what I wanted my program to be about. And when you're an assistant, you're thinking about what kind of program do you want? Where does it start? And you got to have love. And yes, it's love for the game, but it's love for this institution. It's love for your teammates. It's love for your coaches. It's love everywhere, and that's what gets you through the hard times. And that's what keeps you going. And that's what really makes it enjoyable when you have those moments, because you do have that love. And obviously when you love someone, usually trust comes thereafter. So
Yeah.
they kind of go hand in hand with each other. And I just think that that's really important for teams and any organization that's trying to be successful.
That's amazing. And in your first year, talk about success. I mean, 23 wins,
Yeah.
the most by a first year head coach in program history, 11-game win streak, throw that in the mix. That's pretty good. How great was
Yeah.
it to see your team buy in to those principles and really show out on the court?
No, it was awesome. I mean, it really was. And it's a testament to that team last year because, me coming in, they had already been successful. They had
Yeah.
already, won championships, been to the NCAA tournament. So, they could have easily been like, Coach Lang, we're good. We know how to win. We don't need it to do it your way. But no, they really did buy in, and they put their pride to the side, and they really just wanted to win. And, the good thing about it is Stony Brook just breeds good people, and the previous staff obviously recruited good players and good people. And so when I got here and our staff got here, it was easy, right? That's the term that I use. Everyone's like, well, how was it? And I'm like, they were easy, right? Because they just wanted to win, and they wanted to please, and they wanted to be the best that they could be. So yeah, I mean, it was a big testament to them, I think, in that previous team. But yeah, it was a lot of fun last year. I think winning makes everything fun, but I really enjoyed last year's team, and it was a challenge, but overall, just because of the adversity that we had throughout the season, with the American East and whatnot. But overall, I thought it was a great first year for us, and learned a lot, and, had a great experience.
Gotta love that hunger that's within from your team, right? And now from
Yeah.
year one to year two, what is it that you're maybe carrying over or making an adjustment? What does that transition period look like for you?
Sure. Well, our team is very different, right? So we were turning 6 players, right, and we brought in 7. So it's a different dynamic. Every year is different, So that's going to be a challenge in itself that we're up for. But no, it's been nice to have those 6 returners be able to teach the newcomers, hey, this is how we do things. Hey, this is what practice is going to look like. Hey, this is what Coach Lang is like, So that's been nice. And it's been really neat to watch, right? To watch that happen and watch them, become leaders and talk about those things to the newcomers. So it's exciting, but, we got a challenge with a great league in the CAA. And that in itself is going to be a learning curve, for my staff and a little bit myself too, just because of how many new coaches are in the league. Obviously I'm familiar with the league. That's where I just came from instead of JMU, but there's just a lot of moving pieces and parts, but I'm excited to be here. And like I said, we're always up for a challenge.
Right. You just came from James Madison, so you have that insider look at what the conference looks like. So how exciting is it for you to kind of return to what you have been going head to head, toe to toe with in the previous years before coming to Stony Brook?
I'm elated. As soon as we were even thinking about making the move, I heard our athletic director, Sean Hilburn, even mention the CAA. I was like, absolutely, let's go. Right. So I think it's a great league. I mean, it's the 10th. The last time I checked the stats, it was 10th best league in the country. It breeds WNBA draft picks. That's the level. I enjoy that, right? And it helps us with recruiting, obviously. It helps us get down south. I like that aspect of it. So now in January or February, we're wearing shorts in Charleston. I like that, right? We're on the beach in Wilmington. So, that's definitely a plus. But no, I think it's a great league with really good coaches and really good players. And I'm just excited about competing at that level. Just getting back to some familiarity, but also with new challenges, because it is a lot of new coaches and different programs. But you still got some of the people that have been there in Drexel and Elon and so forth and so on. But no, it's exciting times over here.
And it'll be enjoyable for us to watch too. I mean, yeah, like you said, Charleston and the beach weather in the middle of season, not bad either. Maybe we'll join you down there. That would be fun. But no, we really can't wait. And so for fans that are new to not the CAA, but maybe to following Stony Brook women's basketball, what is a word? What is something that they can really anticipate to see when your team hits the floor this season?
Fun. We're fun. I mean, we're a fun team. I mean, our identity on the court is we defend, we rebound, and we run. And I just think that that's a fun brand of basketball. We want to defend people, but we want to get out there and score points and just play up and down and play with a lot of freedom. And I think fans will enjoy watching that.
Excellent. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Coach, thanks so much for your time today. Really appreciate it.
Carly, appreciate you.